Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, y'all. We are about to go run errands today, and this might seem like such a mundane day to be filming, but I am so excited to go run errands today because I finally have my car here with me in Chicago. And it's actually changing my life. Like, there's a couple errands that I have been holding off on doing until I get my car here because it just logistically and financially did not make sense to try and go run these errands. So we've got two things, maybe three, that we're gonna try and get done today. So one, I have a look at all of this stuff. I have a ton of clothes and shoes that I want to sell. I did a massive closet clean out and it just got rid of a bunch of stuff that I don't even know why I brought it up to Chicago with me. Like, I haven't worn it in a couple seasons. It's just time to get rid of it. So I have like 4 bags worth of clothes and shoes that I'm gonna try and sell at Plato's Closet and then donate the rest. And then I also, I need to go grocery shopping. Y'all, I'm so excited to grocery shop with my car. Like, one, it's gonna save me so much time because there's 40 extra minutes tacked on to my grocery store runs by having to walk to and from the grocery store. I don't have to carry my buggy. I don't have to think about whether or not I can carry everything in my arms. Like, it's just gonna be so easy. It's the little things in life, honestly. It's the little things. And then if I have time, I want to go try and find the second book in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I am addicted. I started reading the first book and I literally can't put it down. So I was gonna order the second book on Amazon and it's gonna take a week to get here. Insane. So I wanna see if I can find it in stores today, possibly. But yeah, I'm just so excited to go and run these errands with ease. Like, it's just gonna be so easy. I'm gonna feel so free. I don't have to think about, do I need to Uber there? Am I gonna have to pay for the Uber there and back? Do I need to be able to carry everything on the bus? Like, can I carry it to walk? Like, I don't have to think about logistics anymore. I just get to go run errands mindlessly. I'm so excited. So that's what we're gonna do. I gotta go get my car and then I gotta load up the car and then we will be on the way. Hey. So yeah, like I said, I have so much stuff that I'm getting rid of. This is all like sweaters and stuff that I just did not wear this winter and I want to get rid of it before wintertime is over because I could still make a couple bucks. But I am also selling a ton of shoes that I just haven't worn in forever. So yeah, hopefully I can make a couple bucks and then donate the rest. So who doesn't love that? Like I was saying, I brought my car up here last weekend. I drove it up from Atlanta. It's like an 11-hour drive. It really wasn't that bad at all. The drive wasn't. So yeah, I've lived in Chicago now for about 6 months without my car. And like, it's totally doable. You can totally live in Chicago without a car. The public transit's awesome. Like, it's not super expensive, But it is just like really inconvenient. Everything takes longer than it should. Like I said, my grocery store runs, I gotta tack on an extra 30 to 40 minutes for the walking time to and from. Just the cost of Ubering everywhere, which yes, in some ways I will be replacing that with the cost of parking places, but it's really inconvenient. And honestly, part of the reason I didn't bring it up here, well, not bringing my car up here was twofold. One, I wanted to experience what it was like to live in a big city and not have a car. And like I said, Chicago is definitely a city you can do that in. But it is also definitely a luxury to have my car. It has been an actual game changer. I feel like such a sense of freedom with my car up here. Like, I can go anywhere, I can do anything. I don't have to think about logistics. I don't have to think about the cost of traveling, whether I have to Uber, whether I have to wait on a bus or a train, whether I have to rent a car. Like, I don't have to think about any of that. I can get out of the city, which is so nice. I think that's really like what the nail in the coffin was for me on like deciding to bring my car up here. Was I really started to feel suffocated during the winter time. So I just started to feel like I couldn't get out of the city, and all I wanted to do was get out of the city. I wanted to touch some grass. I wanted to like go on a hike. I just wanted to be outside of the confines of the city. It just really started to feel suffocating. Chicago is a completely different city when it's warm out versus when it's cold out, and I honestly really do not enjoy it when it's cold here. And all I kept wanting to do on the weekends was go on a hike. Like, it's all I kept thinking about, but I literally couldn't get outside of the city without like renting a car, and it would cost me 80 to 100 bucks just to go on a hike. Stupid. So I did some research and I found a parking spot that's about a 10-minute walk from me that's actually like pretty affordable, and I'm so excited to run errands. This is my first time running a day full of errands with my car, and I'm just so freaking excited to turn my music on and listen to it full blast and honestly see a different view of the city. Like, you get a different view of the city when you're driving versus when you're walking versus when you're riding in a car, and I'm kind of excited to experience that part of the city. I can't wait to like drive down Lakeshore and like all that fun stuff. So I don't know, I'm excited. I know it seems so mundane, but I really am excited. We are going to walk to my car, pick it up, take my car back to my apartment, load up all of my clothes and stuff that I need to take to try and sell, and then we will go and run these errands. Here she is, my baby. Come on, Lou. Louie loves the car, don't you, Bubba? Yeah, I love the car rides. So much stuff. That was a task, getting this down here. Oh my goodness, that was a lot. That took a lot out of me, getting all of that from upstairs down here. But we are about to go to Plato's Closet. We are going to the Burbs. One, because there's not a Plato's Closet around here, and that's just where I'm used to selling clothes back at home. Two, because I think things are a little easier to do in the Burbs, because you don't have to pay to park everywhere, and it's just like super easy to get around from place to place. So we're gonna go a little outside of Chicago to get some of these bigger errands done. Just dropped off my clothes. They said it should only take like 30 minutes until they're ready. I am a little worried that they're not going to take a lot, because they said that they had a lot of inventory, which usually means that they're not going to take a lot. But I was trying to get rid of some cute stuff, so maybe they'll still take some of it. In the meantime though, a 30-minute wait time, and there's literally an Aldi in the shopping center next to me. That could not be more perfect, because I need to go grocery shopping. So while I wait for my clothes to be sifted through, we're gonna go grocery shop at Aldi. Woohoo! Talk about convenient. Also, look at how dirty my car is. We might have to add a car wash to today's errand runs. But first thing first, the love of my life, Aldi.
Why do I feel like this Aldi in the suburbs is so much nicer than my Aldi downtown? Like, I feel like the setup's nicer. I feel like there's more options. I feel like more is available. Interesting.
if you still sleep on Aldi, like, you gotta get with the program. Aldi is the shit. I had, like, when I say I had no food at home, it wasn't like, oh, she's got food that she could make, she just doesn't want to cook. Like, no, I had no food, like nothing in my freezer. This morning, I literally ate my very last granola bar for breakfast, and I had 2 eggs left. I had no food. Nothing. And so I pretty much just restocked my entire kitchen for possibly a week plus for not even $100. Like, it was the prices are insane. I'm a little shocked at how nice this Aldi was, but I honestly feel like I should be sponsored by Aldi because no one rides harder for Aldi than I do. I do not believe in overpaying for groceries. I just love Aldi. I think it's great. I think it's such a cost-effective way to grocery shop. Anyways, so my clothes, I have not gotten the text message yet that they're ready to be picked up, but I did look on maps and there's a Target pretty close to me, so I'm gonna pop in there and see if I can find the second book in the Court of Thorns and Roses series, because I'm almost done with the first book and I'm gonna be really sad if I can't just continue on to the second. This might be the most exciting errand of the day. Y'all, I am so excited that I found that book because it was going to take far too long to get here on Amazon. And I'm definitely finishing book 1 today. Like, I'm so excited to go home and finish reading that book. And I needed the second book. I was going to be so sad if I had to wait for it to be delivered from Amazon. But I found it at Target, which is so exciting. Okay, I did get the text message from Plato's that my clothes are ready to be picked up, so fingers crossed that I make something on all of these clothes, okay? Fingers crossed. LOL, 25 whole dollars. I had a feeling that would happen. It really is so hit or miss whenever you're trying to sell clothes, but it's okay. It's $25 that I didn't have before. It just paid for that book that I bought and then some, so whatever. I am gonna go take all of the clothes that did not sell. I'm gonna go take them to the Salvation Army right now because I don't want them anymore. I don't have room for them anymore, so we're gonna donate the rest. And just like that, I got so much done in literally 2.5 hours. It's so convenient, it's so easy. I am so happy I have my car here now. Obviously, there's still a lot that I'm gonna do without my car. I take transit every morning to go to the gym. I take transit to go to work. There's a lot that is so walkable by me. So by no means am I gonna be using my car for everything, but there's just a lot that it is going to make my life so much easier. So yeah, what a good day. I am about to go home and finish reading book 1 of A Court of Thorns and Roses and then move on to book 2 that I just bought. It's also an absolutely gorgeous day. It's a little chilly, obviously, but the sun is shining and like it feels so good to have the sun on my skin again. So I might do a little bit of reading outside. But nonetheless, errands are complete. I checked everything off of my to-do list, and thanks for hanging out with me.